Hey, what's going on, guys? I would like to thank you all for the growing interest in my videos. I see that the views are growing, the watch time hours are growing, so all this kind of charts showing that you're kind of like this more and more. Especially I want to thank to my Indian subscribers, because this kind of video on scraping Indian OLX is just kind of was met better compared to my average performance here, and also this PDF to CSV did even better results, so this is really cool. Also, I'm really happy that finally, basically, my dream is about to become true, because it starts some sort of an interaction. So you're starting writing some commentaries below the videos, asking the questions regarding programming and web scraping in general. And that's really cool, because like as I already mentioned numerous times on this channel, that the main purpose why I'm actually doing this, I actually want you guys to start to learn web scraping from scratch, to kind of pick it up an entire professions. So it involves Python programming skills and web scraping skills. So just trying to unite all that stuff into one big skill, so you're kind of feel like you're ready to start freelancing. So I really want you guys to start getting the jobs at Upwork or Fiverr or wherever, or even better it would be if you will be able to pick up some clients outside of freelancing platforms. That's kind of my dream, to be honest. Well, at least at this moment. So it really goes the right direction, I believe, and it's really cool that some new commentaries are coming. So this video is a little bit unplanned, and let me explain the reason behind it. So if you have a look, so let me just close this analytics quickly. So if we have a look at the video PDF to CSV data conversion, so here lots of commentaries, and I would like to emphasize this guy. So AB, if you're watching this video, well, basically you've inspired me to do this. So let me just explain my issue here. So here he says he wants to extract data from the medicine websites into CSV, and this is perfect request. This is really cool. So I say like, yes, I would love to do this, but I just need some links. But after after you're giving me some links here, and then just explaining what exactly kind of columns you would like to have in your CSV file. Like when I started looking within this sites, I failed basically to find this sort of information over here. So I don't know, maybe just I'm a noob that can find that stuff, but probably, I don't know, maybe the links are on, maybe. So guys, I'm absolutely okay, and this video is called web scraping web scraping tutorials on demand, because I really want to encourage you start requesting the sites you would like me to scrape for you and make tutorials on. This is really good idea, and well, I personally really like this. But just this sort of task definition is a little bit too awkward, because it's really hard to understand what exactly you want. So guys, we just want you to understand that I'm not inside your heads, and I can't really read your minds. So in this video I would like to show you the appropriate example of appropriate scraping tutorial requests. So I'll just start writing a new commentary over here. So you can just simply say like could you please scrape, and then you need to find actually the site that you want me to scrape. So here AB asked me to scrape some medicine or pharmacy websites, and it seems like in India. So what I had to do basically, so I was googling like pharmacy website India, like this. It gave me some results. So it's strange that it also gave me not only, okay, so probably this one. Yeah, I remember that I found just some Canadian. Okay, let's try this one. So Farm Easy, okay, healthcare products, okay, let's take this. I don't know, personal care. Let's have the personal care. Okay, and here it is basically. So well, I assume from this kind of, oh my god, I just closed it. Just hold on a sec. Okay, here it is. So it seems like regarding this request, like brand name, composition, sold name, company, pack, uses, side effects, interactions, schedule, generic patient, blah blah blah, all the stuff. So it seems like more like, oh my god, what do you want from me, man? Not now. Okay, so it seems like this is the case basically. So some title, description. I don't know, probably if you just go to view details, it would also contain some information regarding, okay, so descriptions, features, so how to use it basically, brand, okay, so this is the brand, okay, so, okay, not really much over here, but still, so this kind of looks like what AB wants. So AB, if this is if this site is kind of what you want, please let me know in the commentaries, but if not, yeah, please, if possible, just try to follow the instructions I'm providing in this video. So what I actually want to say that okay, so let me just go back here. So I didn't yet so here you just can say, could you please scrape this site and provide the link to the site you want to scrape. So as far as you found the page with the exact kind of products you would like to scrape data for. Okay, so you just copy this link, okay, and then just paste this into the commentary. And here, oh my god, I just, what have I done? Oh man, so edit this, and then just specify the columns. So say like I need columns, and here let's specify what exactly you need. So like title, brand, okay, so let's try. So title, brand, and what else, price, and then well, so how much of this, so say price, well, let's maybe quantity. I'm not sure like this is called quantity or not, so I mean this milligrams, so how much of them, and so on. Maybe image URL, so image URL, so like something like this. So, and also the number of pages. Well, if this is a pagination, then you can just specify like, okay, so this is the infinite scroll. Okay, so this is the infinite scroll. It's not a big deal, so probably, by the way, it's interesting site to scrape, I believe. So like all the pages, or also you can say like pages, say pages from 1 to 3, or if this is infinite scroll, just infinite scroll, just again either all the pages or just from some sort of a page range. So this is kind of it, and then you just save this. So the commentary is now would be publicly would be available in public. So I just have a notification over here that a guy just left the commentary. I'm going here and I read like, could you please scrape the site, the first thing. So you know, like, I just want you to understand that, you know, like, I have many things to do. I have a job. I don't know, like, it's not really that easy to understand what you mean, you know, like, it's not really that easy. So please make my work slightly easier. So you just provide this stuff. So I'm going here, I'm saying okay, so here are the products he wants to scrape, and I was just wondering what exactly kind of columns you need, and then I just read again. Okay, so I need columns title, brand, price, quantity, image URL. I'm going here, I say okay, so title, quantity, brand URL, price, and image URL is available, and how many you want. Okay, all the pages or page range, or if this is infinite scroll, etc, etc, etc. So this is kind of it, and this time it takes me, you know, like for about 30-40 minutes to write a scraper for this sort of a site with all the explanations, and that's kind of it. And also, yeah, also it needs to specify edit, so output output, let's say like CSV or JSON, or maybe like MySQL if you want to store this to database or whatever, you know, like. So also this is also important. And also one last thing, so AB, this is the question for you again. So somewhere here you asked me to, sir, please upload. And yeah, man, just don't call me sir. I'm not a fucking sir. I'm just a guy like you guys. So I'm from the third world country. You know, like, probably, maybe Ukraine is not, but you know, like, if you live here, it's you'll probably realize that it is actually. So don't call me sir. Like, I appreciate you respect what am I doing, but sir is a little bit too much. You know, like, I don't want to be like that fucking sir. Okay, so the very last thing to consider. Okay, let me just I've done sir web scraping. Okay. Upload Python web scraping from beginning into advanced with the full details. You know, like, this commentary makes me a little bit confused, because, you know, like, I have really lots of tutorials exactly from the beginning to the advanced level. So I have BeautifulSoup plus requests tutorials and the Scrapy tutorials. So it's really confusing to read this sort of commentary. So please make sure before writing this sort of stuff that you've checked out what I actually have on this channel. So let me just show you how to do this. So if you just go to my channel here, so go to the playlists. Okay, so here there are two major playlists regarding web scraping. So I mean even there are three basically. So AB, what you wanted to from the beginning to advanced. So here is the web scraping kung fu. So if you just go to this playlist, that you'll see a bunch of from beginner to advanced topics here. So here it is. So extracting items from single page, extracting items from multiple pages, extracting data from multiple pages, extracting multiple elements from single page, extracting data from multiple pages. So this is the pagination, okay? Downloading images, extracting data from HTML table, faking AJAX request, and how to scrape infinite scroll fed by AJAX request. So this is kind of web scraping kung fu tutorials. The web scraping kung fu series is exactly what I mean, like, from beginner to advanced. It uses requests in BeautifulSoup. So if you just follow this tutorial, you would get the very basics of web scraping, and you will easily understand when I'm actually writing either the one-time scrapers, which is the great series, the big series on this channel, or maybe like Scrapy spiders as well. So once you completed this one, I believe you will have the very basics of you know, like, of web scraping. And also there was some issue with my sites, because they did because my free dynas at Heroku were exhausted. But starting from this day, I believe the sites should work. Well, if they don't, I would probably just pay them those $7 per month, so you would be able to actually access this stuff. If at the moment when you see the sites are not working, just no worries, please. So I'll fix that just pretty soon. Okay, so this is the first major playlist regarding web scraping, and now we go to requests and BeautifulSoup playlist. This playlist contains already made scrapers, which I call one-time scrapers, because, you know, like, just supposed to be used once basically, but you can use them as many times as needed. So here we scrape in Zillow, which is US real estate properties, then Rightmove, which is UK real estate, Zoopla, which is also UK real estate, Proxylist, Hacker News. Web scraping crash course is just the regular tutorial. It just scrapes some bulbs from someone's site. Google search results scraper, Chinese movies, yeah, scraper also. Scraping images from Pinterest, scraping bases from some base related site, and so on and so on and so on. Recursive web scraping. So these are kind of basics, and this tutorials regards requests and BeautifulSoup, which is to bear in mind basically. And my recent series is about Scrapy. So let me just quickly find that. Oh my god, where is my Scrapy series? I can't see it really. Hey, where is my Scrapy series? Oh, Scrapy tutorials, this one. Okay, so and here, starting from the very beginning regarding the Scrapy framework, so I'm just covering the very... Shut up, man. I said shut up, fuck. Okay, sorry. I'm talking to myself here, right? So, starting from the beginner-friendly intro to Python Scrapy framework, and then moving on the very basics of Scrapy itself. So, Scrapy Spider run Scrapy Spider from within a script. Then, how to write to store results to CSV or JSON. And this, how to increase the number of views. Well, actually, this is the proxy rotation in using Scrapy, which is pretty nice, basically. Well, here I'm promoting my experimental Python coding environment, which is now not working, but I hope it will as far as free dynos are arriving. So all the stuff. Here is the Scrapy crash course where I'm scraping on the market UK real estate properties, and this last one, Indian OLX web scraping tutorial, it's also made using the Scrapy. So what I mean by saying this, so if you check all this out, so if you didn't find what you actually want here, then please the very last thing to specify actually, let's call this the toolchain. So I say toolchain. And here you can say either requests plus BeautifulSoup, BeautifulSoup like this, okay. Or you can want the Scrapy Spider. So this is kind of it. So I really encourage you guys to leave me this sort of commentaries if you want to request, if you want an on-demand web scraping tutorial. So the link to scrape, columns to extract, the page range, regardless of either pagination or infinite scroll, then the output file that you want to have, and then the toolchain that you want to use, requests or BeautifulSoup, with BeautifulSoup or Scrapy. So of course, obviously, I can't really paste this sort of stuff under this video because I'm just recording. It's not yet on YouTube at the time when I'm talking this, but when I upload this, I will just move this command from this video, from this PDF to CSV data conversion to under this particular video you're now watching. So everyone would be able to actually see how exactly the request should have looked like. So I hope that makes sense, and if you will follow this simple instructions, will be easily interacting. And again, like, I really want to thank all of you guys who's supporting my channel by the views and subscriptions. It's really cool and nice. I'm really happy regarding that. So I would be really even more happy if we will have that sort of a cooperation when you're just asking me to write some web scraping tutorials, and you learn from them, and then you're mastering all those skills, and finally you're getting a jobs at the freelancers, and that would be really great. So that's kind of my goal, at least at this particular moment. So I hope that all is clear and makes sense. I'm sorry if I did miss something, and I never ever meant to insult anybody. So AB, I'm not saying that you're like did something wrong. I'm just asking to make it a slightly more explicit way, because I'm not in your heads, man, guys. I'm not within your heads. I can't read your mind. So hope that's clear. So this is it for this video, and waiting for your web scraping tutorial requests in the commentaries below. So until next time, and take care.